sir. I like your car. What do you do for a living?
What I do for a living? What do you think I do for a living driving a Honda? I'm a married man. Do you know how much her nails cost me per month? $200. Her nails. Do you know that she only eats organic? She eats organic. She drinks organic. Even her freaking makeup is organic.
Okay, sir. I think I have to go.
Yeah, no, I have to go. But just to let you know, do you know that hair shampoo cost me $150? And probably it's organic. I don't know. I don't know what kind of shitty shampoo she's using.
I'm sorry, sir.
Last week I got 2 tickets from her because she doesn't even know how to drive.
God bless you.
And now
sir.
I'm raising a daughter that she's gonna be like her.
I have to go, sir.
It's game over for me. Game over.
God bless you. I have to go.
I'm stuck with this Honda forever.
Men don't want to marry anymore because the risk outweighs the benefits. There's a risk that comes with marriage that essentially only benefits a woman. A man marries you and can only hope that one day you don't wake up and say, I feel like I don't love you anymore and I want to leave and you can't do anything about it. According to ASA, 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women. Among college-educated women, it jumps to 90%. You know what's crazy? I mean, a lot of us women don't have anything a man actually wants that we can bring to the table.
Some news. Tiffany's no longer my girlfriend.
Thank God, dude. That woman was the craziest person I've ever met in my
life.
life.
Hold up. We're engaged now. She's my fiance. She's no longer my girlfriend. She's my fiance.
What the hell, Mike?
I am so sorry that she's your fiance. Bye.
Oh my God!
In Florida and most other states, there's no common law marriage. Common law marriage means you live together, you hold yourself out as being married. Each state has a little different requirements, but if you live together for a period of time, you are going to be deemed to be married, whether you went and had a ceremony or not. You are married. You need to speak to a lawyer in that state to see if you're only responsible for support or if you're going to lose your separate assets. You need to speak to a lawyer and find out.
Hey, how's your husband? You're not married. Are you sure about that? Did you know that in Texas and many other common law states, you don't have to have a big fancy wedding ceremony or a license to actually be legally married? In common law states like Texas, only 3 things are required to be legally married. 1, an agreement to be married. 2, living together. And 3, holding yourself out to be a married couple. If you have those 3 things, you don't have a roommate, you don't have a boyfriend, you've got yourself a husband. Congrats.
Adept shows up at XQC's house and ends stream.
I have full authority to require based off the court order that we agreed upon. You signed your meeting on it. Get out now? No, I need you to come back now. Mom, that is out for the car that I have full authority. Or can you tell me that you have it? And then I cannot. Why are you locking me out of the Hey, if you can close the door and I will call because you're violating the court order and I need help. Bring a stranded somewhere. No, that's not true. I know. So I have the password. We both agreed. It was stars. There was no.
Bull saw something. Bull saw something and are now speculating about what it means, and the problem is that they don't understand how these things work whatsoever. I will tell you with 100% confidence, I am not married. I was never married, and honestly, like everybody that's been watching the stream for like 6 years, okay, know my exact mindset about this, that I would probably never get married for the rest of my life. Okay, it's not something that interests me. I think people do it out of like customs or whatever. I don't see any value in it. Okay, well, dude, what about the thing that would require you to understand how these things work and put 2 and 2 together? But I can't do it for you. Also, no.
How's everybody doing? Woo! XQC is under some fire. It's not looking good for him, y'all. It is not looking good for him at all, and he only has himself to blame. Only has himself to blame. There are no victims, there are only volunteers. And that's just the facts of life. So who am I? I am HenryResilient, former investigator. I was an investigator for 8 years for a company, not a private investigator, but an investigator on payroll. Okay. And what I would do was about 20 of us. I was the money man. They sent me out to either prove that someone owed us money, or in the rare occasion, prove that we may owe someone some money back. And what did I do? I interviewed people, I performed calculations, I created Excel spreadsheets of extensive calculations, all that good stuff. And after 5 years, I got promoted and I start training other people to be an investigator, believe it or not. And after some time, I was pretty good and I left. And now I'm here on YouTube and I'm currently going through a divorce, but it's a light at the end of the tunnel. These cupcake pans, she will be coming to pick them up pretty soon, I think Saturday. And I'm about to lose 70% of my net worth from being married, not from the market crashing or making a bad investment, or some would say being married is a bad investment. But, you know, shout out to all my people who marry. I really hope y'all stay together forever. And I also have a daughter. You know, she wanted to look at my eye today with this. And if she wakes up, the stream is over. She's about 3, and that's just where we at. So, oh man, I feel for XQC, but then again, like, what if Adept has a point? All right. Not too many people are on Adept's side, and that could be taken one way or another, but we're going to get into it. What else? If you want to contribute to the show, $ HenryResilient on Cash App, HenryResilient on Venmo, or you could send a super chat. If you got questions, you want me to stop the stream to acknowledge your contribution, I'm more than welcome to do that. And all donations will be going to a man fighting a baby mama terrorist in a nasty divorce. So it's for a good cause, guys. It's for a good cause. So what do we have here today? I would do a quick review of stuff I already shared, meaning their divorce, meaning whatchamacallit, hey, leave it now if you act like this. Hey, please leave. Peace. My audience, their age is about like 25 to 35. I don't know XQC. I don't know Adept. I don't know Adin Ross. Adin Ross was listed in this divorce. I don't know Destiny. Shout out to Destiny. I hope he stay married forever. He covered my stream, and a lot of other people did too. I appreciate that. All the people who've been helping. Shout out to Steve for giving me some real game. Steve Arsh, I believe is his last name. Tell him out, shout him out. And here we go. So what did I uncover? Let's get it. Let's get into it. It's gonna go quick. It's gonna go fast because I'm not here for a long time. Yes, Adin is listed in the divorce in some capacity, and it's not what you think. And so is Destiny. I'll get to the court documents. Give me a second to pull them up. Where we at? All right, this is the original petition for divorce. All right, so let me put this, make sure this is All right, yeah. All right, here we go. So this is the original petition for divorce. And this was filed by yours truly, Adept, Samantha Lopez, Felix's XQC. And shout out to our first donations, Dust Productions, man, one of the biggest contributors of the show, always showing love, always donating. I really appreciate you, Dust Productions. And you are today's sponsors. So shout out to you. And I'll put some respect on your name in 1 second, but I just want to go through this real quick. Thank you, Dust Productions. Let's get to it. Give me a second. I'll be struggle streaming, guys. I'm new to this middle-aged man going through divorce. I don't be streaming. I got 46,000 people in here. XQC be having like 460,000. So anyway, first divorce was filed on the 14th. We're going to go through this really quick because we want to get to her statement. We want to get to what she said to compel a judge to allow a divorce to take place. Right. And no one is covering this on YouTube. No one even has these documents. All they doing is reading some stuff. And shout out to them. I did it a little deeper. So here's the original divorce. She filed. Felix is the respondent. We don't dox, so anything blacked out is their address. All right, I would never dox anyone. I just don't believe in that type of stuff. Exhibit A, that is the restraining order and all that good stuff. They were married from August 25th, 2020 to October 31st, 2022. She's not pregnant, so he don't have to worry about child support. She's saying, hey, we got some separate property that the state needs to confirm, okay? We don't want an angry Bob is all. Thank you, Bushido. What else is she saying? Hey, we need to make sure he cannot talk about me, stalk me, or harass me on social media or anything like that. He can't talk about it. And man, XQC been messing up. I saw like 10 violations and they got him in 4K violating things, just straight out violating the TRO. Like he signed it. Well, I'll show you the TRO that they signed, but we just doing a quick recap for those who don't know. XQC is the biggest streamer on Twitch, and Adept is also a streamer in some capacity. Like I said, I'm not slighting. I don't know these people at all. So she got a lawyer. She's asking for lawyer fees. She's praying that they basically cite him and grant the lawyer fees and basically give her everything she's asking for. That's the attorney's signature. Exhibit A is just a restraining order. This is what your typical restraining order looks like. And I don't think I covered this in the beginning. It's basically, hey, let's lock him up. We don't want him to do anything to hurt the potential community property. The highlighted stuff is the good stuff. Placing one or more telephone calls at a reasonable hour in an offensive or repetitious manner without a legitimate purpose of communication or anonymously. So, hey, don't call me, don't harass me, don't threaten me. Use any password or personal identification number to gain access to the other party's email account, bank account, social media, or any other electronic account. This is going to come in handy later. I promise you. I promise. This is explosive, guys. And this stream may come down after I'm done because people been clipping the hell out of my stuff. Preservation of property basically is just you can't destroy anything. You can't destroy the McLaren or anything like that. This is fancy for saying you can't destroy property. Hey, personal and business records. Don't eliminate. Don't destroy those Twitch receipts, okay? Because we coming for our greenbacks. We were married, goddammit. Shout out to Adept. Shout out to XQC because I have no dog in this fight, guys. No dog in this fight whatsoever. Insurance, don't take her off the life insurance. This is just standard stuff. That's why I'm just not like this. Like all these judges' signatures, they signed this a while ago. This is just attached to everything. And we're going to show the this is basically they granted the restraining order, but look what they did. You know, this is 2 days after she filed, I believe. And that's pretty common. You get divorced, you put in a TRO, you want to preserve your assets, yada, yada, yada. Samantha Lopez for temporary restraining orders presented to the court. Blah, blah, blah. He cost out the whole bodily harm. I mean, it's self-explanatory. We don't want XQC call them bodily harm to Adept. Or Adapter, I guess that's her name. I don't know. I don't know these people. I'm a novice. So please, you know, fans of both sides, like, dude, I really don't know. Deleting any data from social media. Yeah, this is standard. Hey, so it was granted. She asked for it. It was granted. Just giving y'all a quick recap. They had court for the 29th. That ended up getting canceled. And let's go to what they signed off on. This is the restraining order that they signed off on today. I mean, not today, but this was what they both agreed to. And I'll show you how you know they both agreed to. There are no fans of both sides, by the way. Adept, I can't be reading that stuff. I don't know. I don't know these people. I don't know them, guys. I promise you, I don't know them. I don't know Adin Ross. I don't know Destiny. I don't know XQC. I don't know Adept. I'm like, they're way like, I got other things going on. So this is the agreed temporary orders. We just going just a quick recap for everybody that's, you know, wondering what happened. Jurisdiction, the court has this, or whatever, that 2022 BMW X6M and a 2019 Tesla. She has exclusive use of that. So did she buy it? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I know they live their life online, but not me. I'm just going through a divorce, trying to help men navigate divorce and not take their, not eat a bullet. Basically, they can't sell the house in Texas or his house in Canada. It's further ordered that the respondent is prohibited from moving any money out of the United States. This is standard. Hey, don't move your money to that Canadian bank. Keep it in the USA, man. It is further ordered. These are things that they're both cannot do. Enjoined is just a fancy word for prohibited. So can't delete any data on social media or social network. You know why? Because it's evidence. I kid you not. Could you imagine you tweet something 3 years ago and they're like, well, see, look, he said he loved me for life. We're going to get married. Not that he did that, but it can come up. So the social media thing, but the biggest thing is driving or otherwise using the 2022 McLaren 720S. And this is going to come up when we read her story, right? We're going to read her sad story about how XQC hurt her feelings and she was married and he just didn't want to tell nobody about her. She was the secret girlfriend, but they were married, goddammit. Anyway, they were married. So, well, according to Adept, they were married. According to XQC, they were roommates. You guys gonna judge. We're gonna read her story and then you're gonna tell me, are they married? Like last time I showed you that we'll get to everything. So this is December 13th. This is their lawyer signed in it, and guess what? There is their signature right here. This is Sam's. This is XQC's. So now that we're all caught up, what the hell is going on in this case? All right, what is going on? Give me a second. Give me a second. What is going on in this case? You have one party saying, "Hey, we're married." And you have one party saying we're not married. And the reason one party is saying we're not married is because the financial implications that come with being married for this 4-year period that Adept outlined in her divorce. Okay. So what documents do I have? What documents do I have? I'm going to show you everything. So look, I'm going to share this tab and we're going to see what do I have? What do I have? Okay. So let's share it because y'all want to know. Y'all want to like, hey, Henry, what the hell you got, man? I have everything. Everything you see on here except for one document. This is the court docket for them. Okay. This is the case. If you want to follow a divorce case, you look up the court docket and you see what the heck's going on. And I can explain some of this. So right up here, this is where she filed for divorce. This is a motion for the temporary restraining order. This is where she drafted up the proposed order. This is where the judge puts it in. All this good stuff. Who cares about this? But what about down here? What about down here? This is where the juicy stuff comes in. This is where it's like, yo, okay, so the only thing I don't have for some strange reason is, where is it at? Where is it at? Right here. Respondent's original answer. For some strange reason, this was sealed, right? So XQC's lawyer said, hey, we're going to seal this, but everything else, everyone can see. So I'm like, what's the point of sealing that if everything else is public record? That's right. Everything is public record. I will not dox or anything like that, but this is the whole case. So this is where we at, right? And you're like, Henry, do you got everything? I'm like, why would I lie? If you've been here sitting with me from JDF, and JDF is not going anywhere, guys. JDF is still coming, but Steve was like, the big top dog from New York was like, you need to get this content out ASAP if you want to put it out. So what do I have? We're going to go through everything. So this is the original citation, right? And what's funny about this original citation that was issued to XQC or Mr. Cow, who's calling him Mr. Cow? I don't know. Is he Mr. Cow? I guess, maybe. So what's interesting about this is he knew this divorce was coming. Okay, that's right. I suspect it's speculation. He knew it was coming. What else do I have? This is her statement right here, right? This is the, he hurt me. He hurt my feelings. He sent people after me. His fans are like Alex Jones fans. Adin Ross is a bad influence and he has to pay. All right, so when we get to that, that's exactly what she's saying. And I don't know if we're gonna get to everything, guys. I don't know if we're gonna get to everything. I gotta work, I got a daughter, and what I don't get through, I'll just put it in a VOD and put it out there, right? So what is this? This is, look at this, look in this corner, right? This was filed 1/13/2023, right? This is the first amended motion for temporary orders and request for temporary injunction. Okay, she's turning up the heat on him. Her lawyer is putting a full court press on XQC or Mr. Cow. He's about to get milked out here, okay? Because that's what he's looking like, a cow. He's looking like a high value target. All right, and hey, you build yourself up and someone will come along and try to take it from you. All right, what is this? Look at this date in the corner up here. This is the 17th, all right? This is another motion. Okay, when you go through these divorces and you start seeing motion after motion, that's not a game. This is stuff that he has to fight. This is stuff that he has to contend against. And this is the motion for enforcement of temporary orders in conduct of both parties. So he ain't conducting himself right, Your Honor. He ain't conducting himself right, and this is reprehensible. He needs to be stopped. Okay, and what's this? Uh-oh. Look at this. This is Mr. Cow. This is respondent's motion to bifurcate the trial. He like, Judge, help me out. Now look, I don't know if we're gonna get to all this. Okay? And this is right here is he's like, look, this is why we need to get rid of this trial, man. Like, help me out, Judge. Help me out. I know he's playing a newlywed game, but that's just the meme, Judge. We're not newlyweds. All right, I can't get too loud. I don't want to wake up my daughter. What else do we have? The second amended motion for enforcement. Now look at this, right? This is 2 days ago. You see this upper right-hand corner? She like, look, I know I said he violated some things in the First Amendment, but I found some more stuff in them 7 days. My lawyers was looking through Twitter, was looking through Twitch, and he been violating, Your Honor. He needs to be stopped at all costs. He needs to be stopped. And what else we have? We have this court order, right? This court order. This shit's still wet, okay? You see the date in the upper right-hand corner? This was yesterday at 8:17, okay? Yesterday, 8:17. What's going on? All right. What? No way. All right. So back to the whole thing. Now I just showed you that I do have everything. So now that we got that out the way, let's make sure we got some people in here to like the stream. Like, come on, can y'all put some respect on it? We got 106,000 people in here and only 27 likes, and no one has this on YouTube. Can we get the likes up? I mean, I get it. There we go. Like, can we get like 30 likes? No one has this on YouTube. Destiny and you in here. You know how you can find out if someone's in here? Use the @ and start typing their name. Use the @ start typing their name. So look, let's do, someone was nice enough to send me a picture, a screen. I think everyone knows about this video. And shout out to Adept. We're going to just fair use it. We're not going to use the whole thing. We're not going to do that. Let me put some respect on my contributor's name while y'all get the likes up. Where is it at? Da-da-da. Edit. And Dust Productions is the sponsor. Shout out to Dust Productions, guys. I don't know. He used to be a YouTuber and he just stopped. I don't know why. He was great. The $10 sponsorship, if you want to be the sponsor. There you go. Thank you, Dust. Shout out to you. All right, so let's get into this story for all y'all fans who've been here for a while. You guys know this. I don't know this. I'm like about to be 40 soon. You think I'm watching 20-year-old streamers? No, I'm not. So let's get through this. Basically, what she's about to explain is how she got into Canada. So bear with me, give me 2 minutes, and then we're going to get into her statement. It's Adin Ross's fault and the accusation she made against Destiny. Shout out to Destiny. You here? Put some checks in the chat if you Destiny. All right, so what did she say? Fair use. Let me do this. You know, I'm a new YouTuber. I don't know how this stuff works. Excerpts or copyrighted material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, reporting. We're reporting. We're definitely a news reporter. Someone said I am a news reporter. Teaching and research without the need for permission, form, or payment to the copyright owner. All right, now we got all that business out the way. Let's get to it.
The first day we had to explain for 2 hours how we're reuniting as through common law. That's the thing. That's what the Canadian government allows. We've been living together for 2 years, so at this point we're considered
Did she bleep out commonly law marriage? Or like, did y'all catch that? All right. He'll be all right if he lose half. All right, tell him that. You think he will enough to give up half?
Yeah, I did kind of have to unleash my inner Karen, and let me explain why. Because the very first second I go up there and I scan my passport to get in. Yeah, that's how I felt the whole time. But I scanned my passport and the lady goes, "Oh, you're American?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "You're not allowed to travel to Canada." And I'm like, "You're not gonna ask, that's the only question you're gonna ask?"
All right, so during the whole thing that was going on that was making everyone sick, I can't say it, you know why. If you wanted to get into Canada, you had to be a spouse. You had to have this special relationship. So we're going to get into this special relationship, and then we're going to read her story because her story is so touching. And I know it's going to touch the hearts of all her fans and touch the hearts of all XQC's fans. And we're going to have some sympathy for her.
Ask me before you declare that. You know what I mean? Like, there's exceptions. Please. Okay, so, I'm like, okay, don't be one of the Karens. Don't be one of the Karens in the videos, like, we don't got to go there. But I was like, ugh. Okay, so I just looked at her like, okay, well, first of all, there are restrictions in place, yes, for most Americans.
Okay.
Most Americans cannot travel to Canada at the moment, but I'm by law, I'm considered an immediate family member of an American citizen. I'm trying to be, of a Canadian citizen. I'm trying to be reunited with him at the moment. And she was like, oh. And she picks up the phone and she starts calling something right away. And then she's like, yeah, they said you can't go.
All right, so she's trying to get in Canada to see Felix, her, what she says, spouse, not husband, spouse. And she basically has to go through rigmarole to prove that, hey, we are married, or common law, whatever you want to call it. She has the relationship that qualifies for her to enter the country.
Oh, and I'm like, okay, who are you even talking to right now? Because you gave me no information and you're just saying that I can't go. So who the fuck are you even talking to? And she's like, yeah, this is who I'm supposed to get information, blah 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 blah. And then I was like, okay, well, you need to tell them that I'm exempt from the travel restriction.
There we go.
And here's why. Here's the paperwork that proves we've been living together for 2 years. And she's like, yeah, she the lease, and the lease expired. Like, she's showing me a lease, and because the lease shows you that we've been living together for 1 fucking year, continuously through 1 year. It doesn't matter if it's expired.
Oh.
And she's like, okay, well, you can't come because an immediate family member is only.
All right, so did y'all hear that? They had the lease, okay? So we have a lease that says they've been living together, which we know that's one of the criteria. But on that lease, did he say husband, wife? Like, what is he listed as on the lease? Are they Mr. and Mrs. Cow?
Mom, dad, or husband? And I'm like, okay. And I was like, if you want to get technical, common law, the gain is low.
All right, so look, let's look at common law, because I got it up here. What does it say about common law? Let's make it a little bigger for you guys. But we see that they were living together for 2 years. We're going to get to her sob story. Don't worry. We're going to get to it. What does it say? Blah, blah, blah. In the immigration context, common law partnerships means that the couple have lived together for at least 1 year in a conjugal relationship. You know what conjugal means, right? Okay, we get that. A common law relationship exists from the day on which two individuals can provide evidence to support their cohabitation in a conjugal relationship. Okay. The onus is on the applicant to prove that they have been living common law for at least 1 year, which Adept did to receive the whatever. A common law relationship is legally a de facto relationship, meaning it must be established in each individual case based on the facts. This contracts to a marriage, which is legally A de jure relationship, meaning that it has been established by law. So in Canada, they're married. Mr. Cow, are you here? Do you want to come up and do you want to speak your mind? Oh, you can't. You can't because that restraining order is crazy. So let's get into how he knew, and then we're going to get into her statement, and then we're going to hopefully get into some other stuff. All right, we're going to get into the Adin Ross for sure. I don't know if we're going to make it to Destiny's feature. What if he got served? What if Destiny has to testify? All right, in the matter of marriage of Samantha Lopez, this is basically the case, and this is to Felix. You have been sued because when you get divorced, it is a lawsuit. You may employ an attorney. You have 20 days to respond. What is it? In addition to filing a written answer with the clerk, you may be required to make initial disclosures to other parties in the suit. This disclosure generally must be no later than 30 days. Okay, you're right. The biggest hater, Eco B, whatever his name is, he said he wasn't here. You're right. So how did he get served? How did he get served? Okay. You know how he got served? We're going to keep reading. I'll show you how he got served. If he doesn't have a lawyer, they tell him you go to texaslawhelp.org. Like, come on, man, you got $1 million. You don't think he got his lawyer? Anyway, attached is the copy of the original petition for divorce, which was filed on the 14th. The court has authority to enter this suit, and he was served on the 17th. And you like, he wasn't here. So how did he get served? It was emailed to his lawyer. That's right. It was emailed to his lawyer. And what did his lawyer get? Oh, he got that divorce petition, but he also got this sweet, sweet letter from Sammy, as he's like to call her, or Adept or Adapter. Like, what's the proper name, guys? What's the proper name? What's the proper name? I don't know. All right, so this is what she wrote to the judge to get the divorce going. Okay, Adept or Sammy, not Adapter. HDMI. What's HDMI? Dude, I don't know. It's like, I heard his audience is young. I'm old as crap, man. Like, I'm praying my daughter don't wake up. I got child support to pay. I got alimony to pay. I'm about to lose 70%. Dude, I don't have this. All right, so we're gonna go slow, guys, because I want you guys to get everything. My name is Samantha Lopez. I'm a resident of some county in Texas. I am 18 years old, of sound mind, and I am fully competent to make this affidavit. The facts stated in this affidavit are within my personal knowledge and are true and correct. Okay, affidavit, sworn statement, everything is true. Okay, so we have to take this as law. And it's long. You see it, it's 6 pages at the top. It's 6 pages. Jesus. 6 pages? Not a 4. What is it? What did Aaliyah say? A 4-page letter and sealed it with a kiss? This is the death kiss, though. All right. So I wish to arrest a restraining order and ex parte relief from Mr. Cow, who also is a resident of Texas, due to concerns of harassment of after this divorce petition is served. So she's anticipating harassment after it's served, and actual harassment that has occurred recently. As part this past weekend, I am requesting that the court issue a temporary restraining order that prohibits Felix from discussing this litigation on public social media accounts until a full hearing can be held relating to my request for a temporary injunction. You know, let me shrink this, guys. Let me shrink it, because y'all just here for it, right? Can y'all see it? Or y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see it? Let me know, guys. Y'all want to see it, or y'all want me to shrink it? 1 for shrink, 2 for see. And we'll keep going. All right. This is where we can still see it. Okay. It's good. All right. Okay. Okay. I forget what the number system was. People want to see it so they could clip it. I know y'all want to see it. Some people saying it's good. It's good. All right, if it's good, let's rock with the Green Ranger. RIP JDF, man. RIP to JDF. Y'all should follow that stream too, because it's crazy. All right, so what does it say? Felix and I were in a relationship for over 4 years, and although we have not been ceremonially married, are informally married. We have informally been since at least August of 2020, when both Felix and I agreed to be married and acknowledged to immigration officials that we were married so that I could obtain entry into Canada with Felix while they were not allowing unmarried visitors due to the sickness. Travel restrictions, sorry. Since that time, we have lived together in Texas as spouses. Although we are now temporarily absent from Texas due to fears for our safety, that will be detailed further below, and held ourselves out as married friends and family, okay? Can we get the likes up? Like, what is going on? How do we get 132,000 people in here and 49 likes? You can't even find this anywhere else on YouTube, and y'all don't even want to like the stream. Like, do we need to go to a commercial break? Do we need to y'all want to go to a commercial break? Y'all want to see XQC talk about why he not married? All right, we'll go to a commercial break while y'all get the likes up. Where we at? Let's drop this fire right quick, because
People saw something and are now speculating about what it means, and the problem is that they don't understand how these things work whatsoever. I will tell you with 100% confidence, I am not married. I was never married, and honestly, like everybody that's been watching the stream for like 6 years, okay, know my exact mindset about this, that I would probably never get married for the rest of my life. Okay, it's not something that interests me. I think people do it out of like customs or whatever. I don't see any value in it. Okay, well, dude, what about the thing that would require you to understand how these things work and put 2 and 2 together? But I can't do it for you. Also, nobody in this world that walks this earth, not a singular person out there on this existence of humankind has access or usage any of my fucking accounts, monies, banks.
all right, so we did get like a couple likes, but we probably gonna have some more commercials because y'all not liking the stream. Like, well, is this not one of a kind content? Anyway, so we went over that they were married. Let's keep going, guys. Let's put our hands together for Adept. And if you are part of the, I guess, the Juicer Squad, Juicer Squad, dude, Mr. Kyle, whatever. Felix and I are both professional streamers, and we both make our living from subscriptions and advertising based entirely on a number of subscribers to our respective social media profiles and platforms such as Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and the like. I do not want to put our streaming names into the public record at this time due to the harassment and other threats I have endured, but I will provide that information to the court upon request. Okay? Although we are both successful, Felix's subscriber base is larger than mine, and his followers are extremely devoted to him. So look, she about to go in on y'all followers, the Mr. Kyle squad. Mr. Kyle, moo. Anyway, an example that the court may be aware of due to his notoriety is Alex Jones. While Felix is not in the same arena as Alex Jones, the people who follow Felix are devoted to Felix's public persona in a similar way that people follow Alex Jones are devoted to his public persona. Oh my God. Juicers. Are y'all Alex Jones fans? What's going on? Juicers. Okay, look, I'm going through a divorce, so I know about these affidavits and the goal of them, right? Sure, she could say that's true and all that good stuff, but the goal of this affidavit is to do two things. Two things. I bet you guys don't even know what the two things are. Two things. First thing is to establish they were married. Okay? Gotta establish we are married. Second thing, it has to, roundabout way, assassinate his character. It's just the nature of the game. This is why divorce is so adversarial, because you get these affidavits. She's not going to say, well, he's a nice guy. Things didn't just work out. No. His fans are harassing me. And look, we don't promote people harassing people because, like I said, I'm not in this. I don't know these people. So please don't go harassing her. Don't go harassing him if you're an Adept fan. Like, let's just keep it cordial. Let's just look at their divorce unfold because people don't know this is the biggest common law marriage case the world has ever seen. And only I got the court documents for now. Steve is probably going to have them pretty soon. So let's get back to it, guys. Can we get the likes up? Like, what do I got to do to get some likes? Like, if we get more likes, then more people will come in, more people will see the stream, the information get out, and then more men would know, like, hey, this Texas common law marriage, like, this is costing him a grip. Okay, this is, and it ain't even over yet. We gonna get through it. Hopefully, my daughter don't wake up. But all right, so let's keep going, guys. Let's get deeper. We'll do one paragraph at a time. During the first year of our relationship, Felix remained adamant that it was not a good idea for either of our public images to announce or acknowledge our relationship on our respective streams. Okay. If you got questions, you want me to stop the stream, you guys know what to do. Felix had convinced me that his fans would blame a girlfriend in his life for any kind of stream mishaps. For example, being late or being tired. He feared his fans would think a living girlfriend was interfering with his fans' relationship with him. He had these fears due to a prior relationship of his and from observing other public relationships involving our coworkers. Like, who do y'all work for? Coworkers? Whatever. I respected his wishes, but I was never comfortable with essentially being a secret girlfriend. We made a compromise at the time that we would never announce we were single or taken to our fans. We would not unnecessarily draw attention to our relationship that made sense for our careers, as our content mostly revolved around gameplay and not relationships. Okay, like, what is this? What? Is she a secret girlfriend? Juicers? What is Adept fans called? What are Adept fans called? Can someone tell me? Anyway, I don't look, guys. Please be respectful. Do I got any mods here? Where my mods at? All right, my mods came from JDF, so I probably don't got no mods out there. But don't go too crazy in the chat, guys. Let me see any super chats. Oh, all right, nope, we can continue. Any cash apps? Some cash app real quick. All right, we good. All right, so coworkers. She doesn't have any fans. Oh gosh, y'all are. I see. We got the Juicer squad. If you a juicer, can you put a J in the chat so I know who you are? Juicers, can we get a J or a cow so I know who you are? And if you team Adept, okay, I see Zack's a juicer, Bryce a juicer, Christian. Okay, I'm team Adept. Okay, all right. I don't know what Force Sin is. What's up, Henry? Hey, that's Law. What's up with you, bro? All right, so we got some juicers, and I don't know what Force Sin is, guys. I don't speak Twitch. Sorry. No slight. Team Adept. Okay, Anger of the Land. All right, cool. You know, let's take a poll. let's take a poll. Let's start a poll. Identify yourself. Team you reppin'. Adept. Mr. Cow. All right. Ask the community. I don't know these guys. All right, now you could just put it up there. Let's keep going, guys. After a few months of trying to keep our relationship out of the public eye. Okay, Judith. Okay, Judith is Team Facts. All right, she a true mod. Thank you, Judith. Sorry about them cowgirls. After a few months of trying to keep our relationship out the public eye, Felix began to betray our compromise by claiming to be single, alluding to be single, and telling the public that we were just roommates. This could be damaging for her because he's like, hey, we're roommates. On or about December 10th, 2018, I confronted Felix about this, and we agreed that we would disclose our respective fans that we were in a relationship. From this point forward, we were publicly boyfriend and girlfriend. Eventually, the relationship began to unfold on stream, and in ways we are both good and bad. Team facts. There are some super facts out here. In XQC, Mr. Calvin basically snitching on himself. Okay, so what she's doing is establishing the relationship. All right. So even after 2020, when we agreed to be married, we lived together in Texas as married and held ourselves out as married to our friends and family. What I see right there, friends and family, witnesses. So I expect witnesses to come forward and say, yeah, Mr. Kyle called her Mrs. Kyle or Mrs. XQC, or that was Mr. Adapter. Who was the dominant person in this relationship? I don't know. We agreed that we would not disclose our status as married on our respective platforms to our fans, even though we had already disclosed that we were in a romantic relationship. When did he agree to marry her? Did I miss that? Maybe that's coming up. Okay. We believe this was the best way to protect each other from harassment and scrutiny online. We have both been constantly hyper aware of the dangerous being public figures on the internet could become. All right. So this is, do y'all see this? Does anyone else have this on YouTube? All right, y'all disrespecting me. Can we get the likes up? We got 200,000 people in here and 90 likes. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. All right, let's keep going, guys. This is Adept's statement for those who just got here. All right, this is her statement. This was sent to, it's 200. Well, we had 190K now. So anyway, 190K and only 97 likes. So can we get the likes up? All right, the danger is best displayed during the year 2021, where after we publicly disclosed that we're in a romantic relationship, Felix and I spent most of our days being harassed by fans that discovered our address and subsequently stalked and harassed us by taking actions such as, like, this is some next level stuff, making false police reports that led police to come to our house, thinking that someone was in imminent danger. This is sometimes referred to as swatting, and people have been accidentally deleted by police who responded with these types of reports and other incidents. Yeah, you FBI, open up. Oh, no, I'm joking. I thought someone was knocking. Anyway, sending random people from dating sites such as Tinder to our home address by stating we were expecting them to meet us for dates or casual hookups. Sending large fake food orders to our house that were sent with expectation that the food would be paid for upon delivery. These types of harassing calls overwhelmed our local fire and police departments with fake emergencies for months. These callers also consistently sent various men to our door looking for me, soliciting me for hooking up. These behaviors have continued recently, as in the past weekend of our house are here in Texas. We are once again swatted by people online harassing us. Like, goddamn. Our house, right? Yeah, our house. Well, I see Eternal Journey is not team Adept at all, which is fine. All right, let's keep going. This is so good. Is this the Adin Ross part? No, this ain't the Adin Ross part. All right. What do y'all think Adin Ross' role was in all this? What do you think it was? I seen it and I was just like, what? That's it. That's his role. Okay. In addition, our home was actually broken into by a person who was sent to our address by someone harassing us online. On May 30th, 2021, a man broke into the property we were living using a crowbar and split the door frame open, looking for us and claiming that we owed him something. This happened shortly after we moved out of the property due to threats and harassment. As a result, we had to hire armed security to monitor outside our house overnight. And I personally will fall asleep watching the security cameras out of fear that someone was going to delete us. Okay, look, that line that's highlighted green, you know what that means? That means punitive damages. That means I need to hire security after dating this guy. So what I thoroughly expect if it is deemed that they were married and they do get a divorce is there's going to be something in there for security costs. Okay. That's just what it is. Felix has claimed that night terrors increased and became worse because the mental stress this harassment has put us through, these types of harassing behaviors, are why we are temporarily absent from the state of Texas. Although our permanent address is still here in Texas, and we are both Texas residents for all legal purposes, such as filing taxes. Oh my goodness, this is laying the foundation. Okay. Registering to vote, driver's license, etc. We have been either living temporarily with family or renting Airbnb, short-term rental type of house out of state that we cannot be stalked and harassed by for several months since the address of the home we own in Texas has been posted online. This is why I block out the addresses, right? Like people like, yo, why do you block out the addresses? So people don't get doxxed. I don't support doxing. I don't want them to get doxxed. I don't want them to get swatted. I don't want anything bad to happen to Adepter or whatchamacallit. Thank you, Dust. I'm trying, but look, no one has this. Yes, this is public record. This is all public record. If you know where to look, you can find it. So this is wild, man. I couldn't imagine XQC hearing that his ex-girlfriend or roommate, as he was saying, filed for divorce. At that point, he probably had a cow. I know I'm corny, but whatever. I ain't young. I'm gonna drop the link. External Journey. You seem to have a lot of information about this. This link is for External Journey. If he wants to come up and share it after I finish reading this, because he seems very knowledgeable of this. And look, I don't know XQC. So External Journey, if you want to hit the link, it is posted for you. We're gonna get through this. Unfortunately, in a large part due to the strain of harassment. Oh, sorry guys, I gotta put it back on the screen. Let's put it back on the screen. All right, there we go. Let's make it big for this part because this part is good. Unfortunately, in large part due to the strain of harassment we both have endured, our relationship has suffered. We agreed to live apart a few months ago, although we still have joint assets together. In many ways, our public images were still that we were in a romantic relationship. So now she's trying to do like the love and hip hop thing to say, hey, we still got assets together. So we live together, we got assets together. I still don't see where he said they were going to get married. Okay. I asked, and Felix originally agreed not to publicly announce that we separated. Although Felix originally agreed, he has since gone back on that statement and had an extreme repercussions for me personally, both professionally and for my safety. Okay, so he went out there and said, hey, look, we broke up. I seen that video, but at the same time, right? Let me bail out Mr. Cow a little bit. You can't be responsible for what other people do. All right. He's not instructing people to do anything. If you say, hey, I broke up with Adepter and people start doing whatever they do, and you can't put that blame on him. If he probably said, hey, leave her alone, guys. She was great. I think he said something to that effect. It was all my fault or something to that, you know, that stuff. And if someone stepped on her toe, I bet you she would probably blame XQC fans. External Journey, you want to come up, man? I see you are going ham talking about this. You are very passionate. Hey, can we not do all caps? People who do all caps will get timed out. All right. Let's take a break. Anyone who do all caps, you getting timed out. All right, cool. All right, let's get back to it. All right. Where we at? Now, this is where you have to assassinate his character. And I heard about this, and look, I'm black, obviously, but whatever. Hey, Mr. Kyle, you got a problem with me? Come on, Mr. Kyle. Anyway, recently has become overwhelming for me with the social engineering Felix has orchestrated. So she blaming him. Okay. for whatever's going on in her life. Anything bad is his fault. Okay. Someone said it wasn't racist, bro. I don't know. I didn't hear it. I don't care. I'm here to cover divorce. I really don't get wrapped into, what's racist and what's not. That's just not my lane. But recently has become overwhelming for me with the social engineering Felix has orchestrated. Felix understands the social aspects of a fan to streamer relationships and the public perception of streamers very well. He is extremely calculated. With his actions will cater to the public's perception of him. This is the main reason he has been able to overcome controversies throughout his career, including most notably getting kicked out of professional Overwatch League due to his racist and homophobic remarks. While he's a very skilled in this manner, which benefits his career, it is a double-edged sword now that those methodical operations are being used to heighten his image while simultaneously destroying mine. Like, how can you prove this? This is all speculation. There is no fact. There is no fact that he's orchestrating anything. So what this is right here, this whole sentence is fluff. We want to know, were you married? Were you divorced? That's what this should be about. But she's taking this time to basically throw out something that I don't know when this happened, but it's not related to when they were married. So anyway, can we like the stream? Do we got to go to another commercial? All my new people, like the stream. All right. So she's blaming him. All right. Over the past couple of weeks, Felix has announced our breakup publicly, despite being aware that I requested more time so that I could keep my career intact and keep my family safe, especially after all the torment and harassment faced in 2021. Look, just because you asked me to do something, people asked me to stop digging in the JDF. What I do? I dug deeper. You requested I not acknowledge our breakup. Just because you request it does not mean I have to do it per se. Okay? So all he did was say, hey, look, yeah, we done. Okay? So beginning on September 4th, 2020, every day for a week, he would message me with a looming threat that he desperately needed to announce our breakup in order to get the public scrutiny off his back for missing a public event. Okay, so he misses an event and he blames the breakup. And then I think he backtracked. Someone correct me. Okay? But who cares? I mean, whatever. This is like not Johnny Depp Amber Heard stuff, but it's like he's hurting my image. Can you prove it? Do you got the PR manager to say, hey, after I broke up with him, streams are down 50%? I mean, was your highest stream Adept when you were with him or without him? Was his highest stream when he was with you or without you? So that's something I would like to know, just on the outside looking in. So he insisted to the public that the reason he didn't go to this event was because of our breakup, while privately admitting to me it was because he simply did not want to go. Look, you tell a woman your secrets, they coming out in the divorce, okay? On another occasion, he disapprovingly told his fans that I drove our car to a date. I remember that, the McLaren on the date, but only referred to it as his car, which caused his fans to harass and threaten me to give Felix his car back, not knowing that it was a car we bought together, which we are both on the title. Uh-oh. Okay, look, I know about this, right? You like, how are they both on the title? Because he doesn't have a driver's license. How are you a millionaire with no driver's license? So what? Any reputable car dealership will not sell you a car without a driver's license. So even if he put up all the money, right, and she put up $0, just by her name being on the title, she gets half. It's half hers. The title equals ownership. The same goes for a house. Same goes for anything with a title. Whose ever name is on the title, they own it. Okay? All right. Back to, I see y'all reading ahead. Back to the court doc. All right. So let's try this. Y'all like this? I feel like this is too small. I don't know. I don't know. The views are crazy. But anyway. So both of their names are on the title. Okay. Most recently, he has alluded to arguments with me on Twitch stream while I was at his current short-term rental property in LA after being invited inside for a friend and I to use the restroom after a party, saying that I manipulated him and purposely interfered with his work. Okay, so basically he's streaming, she pop up. All right, we got 207,000 people in here. Can we like the chat or we need another commercial? Like the stream. All right, just like the stream, guys. The very next day, he invited a prawn star over and began hugging and kissing her while on stream. Like, who cares about all this? This is all circumstantial. Does this prove you were married, or does this prove that he kissed another girl? Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what these affidavits do. They're just to assassinate his character. And you see Adin Ross about to come in. Ooh, Adin, where you at? What if you get served? Hey, can you testify, Adin? Adin, you available for testimony? Most recently, he had alluded to arguments with me on Twitch stream while blah, blah, blah. Sorry about that. The two of them spent hours making out, playing house. Ooh, we know what playing house is. And talk like their hookup life to Felix fans on his stream. His fans are now pitted this woman and I against each other. Are y'all against her and the other woman? Are y'all? Like, juicers, stand up. Juicers, speak up or whatever. I don't know what he call y'all guys. But shout out to y'all for being here, though. I just want y'all to like the stream. That's it. So we can get more people in here. Blah, blah, blah. Put it as against each other. It is my strongest belief that Felix is emulating the behavior of one of the other streamers to surpass his success in recent times, Adin Ross. Hereinafter, Adin. Okay, so look, when you say hereinafter, that means he's about to be all through this. Okay, so now it's all Adin's fault. All right. Adin focuses his content on relationship drama and dating. Felix and his new female companion met on Adin's dating show while he was also trying to reignite a relationship with me. Like, what? After Felix's large display of affection with his female companion, they went on a double date with Adin and Adin's girlfriend. Like, now she's saying she's jealous of the other girl. You see where this is going? What does this have to do with you being married? Is this why you're saying you can't be married? Adept. Are you in here, Adept? Adept, or you ninja watching probably. Adept is probably ninja watching. Like, how in the hell did he get this? How did he get this? It's public record. It's public record. You should have had it sealed. Then I wouldn't be able to get it. All right, so where are we at? On his stream, Adin spent time asking Felix questions about our relationship before they commenced their double date. The four of them heavily discussed hooking up, drank copious amounts of fun time drinks, and the two women were making out while the two men watched. I think I saw their stream. I don't know. Look, I'm not going to play it here because who knows what's going to happen. This type of behavior is very rewarding on our platform right now. And I believe Felix is now emulating this behavior from Adin to progress his career. Until recently, Felix did not condone or participate on this type of behavior on stream. It was only after Adin began to skyrocket in the industry by engaging in this behavior. I believe it's reasonable Felix will continue this behavior to be successful, but more importantly, will use my name and our relationship as precursors to his new and wild behavior, including the fact that I have filed for divorce here in Texas. Well, this is why she's saying, hey, he can't say my name. This is why, like, hey, I don't want him saying my name or anything like that. All right, so we see Adin. Do y'all know who Adin Ross is? Adin Ross net worth. Is he really worth 24 million? Juicers. Juice Gang. Juice Squad. They saying he worth 24 million. No way, right? Is he worth 24 million? At 22? What am I doing wrong with my life? Why am I not worth more? Oh my gosh. 900,000 per month? Man, we need to be streaming. I need to be streaming. I need to be streaming, having some girls make out. Adin Ross, you may have to testify to this. All right, let's get back to it. All right. So she's like, he gonna use my name. Uh-oh, we got some purple. Okay. This behavior from Felix has built a mountain of ammunition for Felix fans to harass me on every single social media platform. Juice Gang or Juice Squad, stop harassing Adepter, or whatever y'all call her. Sammy. How about Sammy? I like Sammy. I like Sammy better than Adepter. Anyway, this behavior from Felix has built a mountain of ammunition for Felix fans to harass me on every single social media platform. I am now unable to post any of my typical content for work without being bombarded with harassing messages. I cannot perform my work without harassment. I've made a couple of attempts to defend myself and provide bits of context to diffuse the hatred, but I've not been successful. So wait, you don't want him to talk about it, but you're providing bits of context to diffuse the situation? Is that fair? Is that equal? Come on, guys. Adept or Sammy. How can you give bits of context and he can't say nothing? Anyway, this is likely because Felix fan base is 1,000 times bigger than mine. He has a combined 12 million and counting followers on his platforms. He is emboldening his fans with his behavior and simply do not have the manpower to change that without divulging the intricate details of our 4-year relationship. I do not believe that is the best route for my safety or for his. Jesus, guys. What is he saying? Has Mr. Cow ever said anything like this? All right. Remember, black stuff equals personal stuff that's just blacked out. I don't want to dox her or anything. My biggest fear is I've always communicated to Felix is the safety of myself and of my family. Because Felix believes that us living in some locations, the safest place for us with that bit of effort. Now she's bringing her family into it. My family protected him so that he could continue working and advancing his career. Felix is now knowingly causing damage to not only the public's perception of me, but he's also put me in a legitimate fear for my safety and well-being due to the harassment I've received. Like, how is he doing it? Like, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I'm looking for facts. I'm looking for evidence. Like, basically, all this stuff is circumstantial. It's speculation, allegations. Like, when I say facts, I want Mr. Cow to say, hey, Ethan Journey, go knock on Adept's door on this date, on this time. If he didn't say that, this is all speculation. I get where she's coming from, where she may feel like she's being attacked by his fans. But at the same time, if there's no proof that he said fans attack her, it's all speculation. Like, where's the proof that he sent people to harass you? Where's the proof that he said, hey, do this? Because I'm sure if I'm Mr. Cow and part of the Juice Gang don't support harassing people. Juicers, come on. Y'all not like Alex Jones fans. Tell her to put some respect on your name. Tell her. All right, Adepter. Look, I don't know you. I don't know XQC. I don't know Adin Ross, and I don't know Destiny. So can we like the stream? We got 238,000 people in here. And I just want y'all to like the stream. That's it. Like the stream. It's free. All right, here, I'll put it in the chat. Okay? Like the stream. All right? Who do we got in here? Let me check the poll. Results. Holy crap. We got 92% Adept for we got 92% for Mr. Cow and counting. 8% for Adepters out of 316 votes. So, ooh, tough. This is Mr. Cow's stream tonight. Anywho, if you got a question, you super chat, I'll read it out loud. We'll answer it. We'll go through it. But anyway, let's go through this document because it's long. Like, we still got 2 pages left. Gosh, Jesus. Did I read that? Felix is knowingly causing damage not only to the public perception of me, but he has also put me in legitimate fear for my safety and well-being due to the harassment I've received. I am concerned that when Felix is served this petition for divorce, so that she's anticipating that when he's served, his behaviors will escalate. He knows where I'm living and he knows where my family lives. He knows what kind of cars I drive because are they his? If you got questions, I don't really read the chat. Sorry, guys. I don't got time to read the chat and present the content. We got 241,000 people in here. I just want you guys to like the stream. It's free. He knows what kind of cars I drive because did he buy them or they bought them? Whatever. Since we own the cars together, he knows where I go on a daily basis. He knows other intimate details of my day-to-day routine. I am concerned based on his behaviors that he will share this information with his fans and either explicitly or implicitly encourage his fans to increase the level of harassment, including stalking me or putting me and my family in situations where we may be subject to threats or actual acts of physical harm. So please, guys, don't whatchamacallit, don't harass her. Any women in here support it? Oh, so we're at the end of this. I, Samantha Lopez, fear for my safety and want Felix, whatever his last name is, ordered to be prohibited for discussing our relationship or this litigation on his stream with any of his followers or any social media platform until further orders of this court. Without these orders, I have reasonable fears for that my family and I will be stalked, harassed, or put in danger of imminent bodily harm by one of his millions fans that follow Felix' public persona on his various social media platforms. Whew. And this is her signature. She signed it on 11/15. It's pretty small, but hopefully you guys can see it. And it's just notarized. We're not missing anything. All right. So what do you guys think of that? This is wild, right? No one hit the Eternal Journey. Are you Mr. Kyle? Let's invite Eternal Journey up. Anyone want to chime in before we go into this next section? Stream, all you got to do is cam up, hit the link. I got time for a little bit more. I got time for the first amended motion for temporary orders and request for temporary injunctions. This is where it gets even more messed up. All I need you guys to do is like the stream. Just like the stream. External Journey says this stuff isn't set up. External Journey, you seem like a super fan. They're like, hey, what's up, External Journey? All right, so no one wants to come up. I'll keep going. I'll keep going through the content. And I'm pulling the stream down immediately after. Immediately after. So hopefully y'all here live, you catch it. But after it's done, it's gone. And then I'll clip it up for you guys. Let's get it, bro. Keep going. Okay. If you want to join for 1 second for like 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes. Zack, you want to join? Y'all seem like some XQC super fans. You want your shine? Hit the link, cam up. I'll pin it to the top. I'll pin it to the top. No, I'm not pinning it to the top. Let me check Cash App. All right, no Cash App. All right, cool. All right. There we go. So what is this? This was filed on 1/13 at 1:58 p.m. This is where her lawyer is like, Mr. Cow, she milking him like, Anyway, let's get it, guys. Let me take some water because this is heavy. I can't even believe I'm seeing this. We'll make it small. So this is the first amended motion for temporary orders and request for temporary injunctions. And if we go right here, you see it right here. This is right here. This is where we at. I mean, I've covered all this other stuff. Like, I probably should have covered Rule 11 agreement. Oh, well. Where we at? Sorry, I didn't lost my place. First Amendment. All right. So what is she asking for? First amended motion for temporary orders. We're going to go slow because I don't think I redacted everything. Petitioner requests that the court notice and hearing make temporary orders and devise appropriate temporary injunctions. Petitioner requests that respondent, Mr. Cow, be ordered to pay reasonable interim attorney fees and expenses, included but not limited to fees, appraisals, accountants, actuaries, and so forth. Petitioner is not in control of sufficient community assets to pay attorney fees and anticipated expense. Adept, where your money at? Adept, where your... This is what happens in divorce. They card broke. Hey, I got no money. Can he gotta pay for me to get the appraisals. He got to pay for my attorney's fees. He got to pay for my actuaries. He got to pay for everything. And then he got to cash me out. That's fair, right? What the? Adepter. Okay. Petitioner has insufficient income for support. And petitioner requests the court order respondent to make payments for support until the final decree is signed. This happened to me, guys. This right here, this is my life. I am paying temporary alimony. So, Mr. Kyle, hit me up, man. We could talk. We don't got to talk about this because you can't talk about this. But we could talk about alimony. We could talk about temporary alimony and how it works and how it will make you mad. All right, let's keep going, guys. We can make this bigger. Bigger is better. Always better. All right. What else do we got? Let's hit them with the cars. Petitioner requests exclusive use and possession of the following motor vehicles under further court order, including excluding access to digital Tesla vehicle application, and that respondent be prohibited from entering, assessing, or otherwise exiting control of the 2022 BMW X6M and the 29 Tesla. So she's saying, I want them exclusively. All right, exclusively. All right, I see we got 283,000 people in the chat. Can we get some likes up, or do y'all need a commercial? Y'all need a commercial? All right, I'll give y'all a commercial since y'all don't want to get the likes up. We'll do a little commercial real quick. Just all you got to do for my new people is hit the like button. This is a good commercial.
Adept shows up at XQC's house and ends stream.
I have full authority to require based off the court order that we agreed upon. You signed your name on it. Get out now? No, I need you to come back now. Mom, that is out for the car that I have full authority. Or can you tell me that you have it? And then I can. Why are you locking me out? Hey, if you can close the door and I can call because you're violating the court order and I need help. Bring a stranded somewhere. No, that's not true. I know. That's so funny.
All right, we saw that, right? All I just need is you guys to like the stream. It's free. It's free, guys. Just like it. It's all right. It ain't gonna hurt. Okay, so I'll show this comment. Her doing this brought her more harassment. She can only blame herself. I don't know. Maybe. All right, so what else? Petitioner requests that the parties and their agents be ordered to not drive or otherwise operate the 2022 McLaren 720 motor vehicle, and that the vehicle is kept in good working condition. All right, this is interesting that she has the BMW and the Tesla. That indicates to me one or two things. Is her name only on those titles? Like, are those gifts from her to him? Only Mr. Kyle would know. Are they gifts? All right. What else is she asking for? Oh man. Ooh. Mr. Kyle. Providing copies of pleadings to this case or action to any third party who is not directly involved in the pending litigation. So, hey, don't let him talk to anyone. All right, let me cover up that green part because that's the good part. Directing any friends, family, followers, employees, colleagues, or other individuals to discuss the pending litigation on any social network profile, including but not limited to his Twitch stream or YouTube account. So basically, hey, he still needs to not talk. All right, guys, this is where it goes for the, this is where it's going to hurt. This is going to hurt him. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Utilizing funds in his possession to wager, gamble, or play any games of chance. God damn. Utilizing funds in his possessions to acquire clothing, jewelry, or wearing apparel that is not reasonably necessarily to sports the respondent's minimum reasonable needs. So, hey, no expensive things. Assessing or in any way interfering or changing the password, email address, payment information, or any information for any account or application related to any property for which the petitioner has been awarded exclusive use and possession, including but not limited to the Tesla application and or account associated with the Tesla in the possession of the petitioner. What is this? Look, remember, he's saying he's not married. This is basically putting the shackles on him, okay? Hey, legally requiring him to stop gambling. Yes. Hey, you got to stop gambling, bro. Like, look, no one has this information, and we need to get the likes up. Like, all I just want is you guys to like the stream. Okay, request for security compliance. All right, guys, brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. Sit down. Juice Squad, sit down. Make sure you're sitting down. This may hurt a little bit. This may feel a little bad, but just relax. I'm gonna make it big so you can see this. I'm gonna make it really big. We gonna go full screen with it because you ain't gonna believe when I read this. I'm like, what the I almost coughed up my water. Petitioner requests, we gonna make it small, and then you see this? What is this? All I saw was 500,000. Oh, holy. Petitioner requests that the court order Mr. Cow to execute a bond subject to the court's approval for the deposit security with the court of $500,000 payable to Adepter, conditioned with the respondent's compliance with the county standing order and any other temporary orders and injunctions that have been or will be issued by this court. $500,000 bond. If you mess up, give it to me. Like, what? Anyone ever broke up with a girl and she was like, hey, we wasn't boyfriend, we wasn't roommates. Roommates? Where you get roommates from? We're married. Like, roommates? Don't play me. We got married in Canada. We're husband and wife. We signed a lease. We bought cars together. You told my mom you was gonna marry me. We husband and wife. Put some respect on my name. Call me Mrs. Cow or Mrs. or what, Miss XQC. Like, I don't get into this. All right, now let's get into these prayers. Let's get into these prayers because you got to pray to the judge. They're going to, for all my people who going to clip this and not give me credit, go ahead, clip it. I'm taking the stream down, by the way. So you better screenshot it. Petitioner prays that the court, after notice and hearing, grant the temporary injunctions. Let me make it smaller. Enjoining respondent in conformity with the allegations of this motion from the act set forth while the case is pending. All right. Petitioner prays that the court enter temporary orders regarding spousal support, execution of a bond, and use and possession of property as prayed for above. Petitioner prays that the court grant the first amended motion for temporary orders. Respectfully submitted. This is her legal team. And let me get this off screen because I gotta make sure I don't share nothing crazy. All right, guys. What do you think of this? You want to see his violations? Do you want to see the violations that she got him for? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see the violations. Did the judge approve this temporary order? Excellent question. All right, look, do you want me to skip to the end or put a 1 for violations? And okay, y'all want to see the violations. Oh my God. When you see these violations, you're going to be like, yo, no, he didn't. Yes, he did. Mr. Kyle, you are snitching on yourself. Okay. Most people I had in JDF streams was about 560 or something, 560. Violations about to go viral. All right, look, this is what we gonna do, guys. I'm gonna read them. I'm not gonna put them up here. I'll clip them. I'll clip them for, look, I'll give you one of them. This is a good one. I'll give you the Destiny one. All right. I gotta make it big. All right. I'll give you 2. I'll give you 2, and then I'll read the rest. All right. So we're gonna give you 2 violations, and then I'll read the rest. But trust me. Why am I taking the stream down though? so I could clip it. I'll be honest, so I could clip it. Destiny, you here? Destiny, where you at? Anyone support Destiny in the chat? Telling people to get married? All right, so this is what you guys want. Let me share it. And I'll give you 2, and then I'll read the rest. All right. Okay, violation number 5. On or about January 8th, 2023, respondent discussed pending litigation during a live stream on Twitch. Respondent specifically addressed the temporary restraining order aligned by this court on November 16th and discussed pending litigation during the live stream. All right, Destiny. On or about January 11th, 2023, respondent provided documents and information to a third-party streamer named Destiny and requested Destiny discuss the pending litigation publicly on respondent's behalf. What? Oh, shit. Okay, look, if this is true, if she can prove maybe an electronic communication from XQC to Destiny, he is screwed. He is toast. He is toast. And even though he may not be married per se, just pissing off the magistrate overseeing it is enough to get a unfavorable judgment. Okay. So let's go through the other ones that I'm not going to put on screen because I'll re-record it later and clip it. So I'll read this out loud. Basically, I'll show you the top of it, what it looks like, so you guys can see this portion. This was filed on the 17th, and this is the motion for enforcement of temporary orders and standing order regarding blah, blah, blah. This is basically saying we had these agreements, he broke these agreements, okay? And can I get my new people to like the stream? We like 100 likes down. We got 366,000 people in here. And all you got to do is like the stream. It's free. It's free. That's it. It's free. This is crazy. Hell yeah, Carol, this is crazy. Bro, she was the one who leaked the whole court order? Maybe. That's speculation. That's an allegation. That's a strong allegation. But I don't think she leaked it because does this paint her in the best of lights? Probably not. So, okay, since we don't have enough likes, we're going to have to go to a commercial break. All right. All I need you guys is to like the stream and we can keep going. We can keep going. What do y'all guys want to see? Ooh, I guess I ain't going to put no JDF stuff. We'll do this one.
Some news. Tiffany's no longer my girlfriend.
Thank God, dude. That woman was the craziest person I've ever met in my
Oh,
life.
hold up. We're engaged now. She's my fiance. She's no longer my girlfriend. She's my fiance.
What the hell, Mike?
I am so sorry that she's your fiance.
Yo, that is so hilarious. Anyone ever have a friend that has a girlfriend that they don't like and they're like, yo, what the? Yeah, we got 388,000 people in here and I just want like 10 more likes. That's it. And no all caps, please. Time issues are out. Thanks. All right, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is where it's at. And what does this say? This is the motion for temporary support. Remember, this is the one they agreed to on December 18th. Let's see if I still have it. Is this it? Nope. Hold on. That's not it. This is it right here. So this is what she's referencing. Okay, she's referencing that, hey, on December 18th or whatever, they got the date wrong because it's definitely December 13th. This is the original restraining order that they, sorry, my mouse is jumping around, that they both agreed to. And the big agreement is this right here, taking any steps to intimidate other party, but not limited to discussing legal litigation on social network and driving a McLaren. He don't got no license, so he shouldn't be driving it anyway. I see 1 million, not 1,000. Well, yeah, if you see 1 million, why we don't got 1 million likes from Juice Squad, Juicers? I better be having some likes from the Juice Gang. All right, so let's get back to her, whatchamacallit. Oh, Jesus. Is it? Yeah. All right. So basically, at the beginning of this document, she's basically saying, hey, look, we agreed to this on December 18th, the agreed temporary orders, which states she shall have exclusive use of the BMW and Tesla. What else? They're enjoined from all the other stuff, talking about it, taking steps to intimidate. Preservation of you. Look, this is, you see this green part? Preservation of property and use of funds during divorce. If this is a divorce case, both parties to the marriage are ordered to refrain from doing the following acts: spending any sum of cash in either party's possession or subject to either party's control for any purpose except as specifically authorized by this order. Now, I'm going to take this off screen and we're going to read off the violations, and then later I'll clip them, and then you guys could do whatever you want with it, with the clips. So, violation number 1. On or about December 18th, 2022, respondent wagered $500,000 on the World Cup final. Respondent subsequently lost this money as a result of losing the bet. Respondent posted that the wager he made and the amount of money he wagered to his Twitter account on December 18th, 2022. And he admitted publicly on social media accounts that he lost the money. Yo, did he post that he lost juicers? Did he post that he lost the $500,000 on Twitter? Please tell me he didn't. Please tell me he didn't. Uh-oh. Oh no. Juice. Oh. Why would he do that? Damn, he did. Oh gosh. What? He bet against the GOAT. All right, look. No all caps, please. No all caps. Please turn time out. I gotta play mine because my mod's not here. Because they like JDF. Okay. So y'all saying he did that. All right, this is true. Okay, thank you. It was live too. All right, thank you. Violation number 2. On or about December 23rd, 2022, respondent spent $25,000 on a diamond Rolex watch. Respondent showed this Rolex watch on his Twitch stream on December 23rd and disclosed that he had spent money in his possession to obtain the watch. Did he get a new watch? God, Juice Gang, Juice Squad, new watch? Did he get that Rolly? Did he? Was it a bust down? What did he do with it? Yep. If Ethan Journey say yes, is he snitching on himself? He's been flexing it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. Is my daughter up? All right, she's not up. We good. We keep going. He wore that watch to the court. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. We got 408,000 people up in here. All I want you guys to do is like the stream while we go through the court document. So what I'm doing right now, if you just got here, is I'm reading the court documents because I know people gonna clip them. So since I'm the only one who got them on YouTube, I kind of don't want to clip them, people to clip them and, do what they do. On or about January 7th, respondent restricted petitioner's access to a 2019 Tesla vehicle that the petitioner was granted exclusive use and possession by changing the password and refusing the petitioner to access the Tesla's online account that is required to operate and charge the vehicle, causing the vehicle to be unable to charge and operate it once vehicle's battery was depleted. Did he do that, Juice Gang? Was that the video where she showed up saying that she got access to the car? Now look, she's watching this guy's Twitter. She's probably watching me right now, okay? She's probably watching me right now. Adept, you want to come up? Some people said allegedly, but probably true. Okay. All right. Cool. That's fine. What else did he violate? On or about January 7th, 2023, respondent without petitioner's knowledge or consent allowed an argument between the petitioner and respondent that occurred at the petitioner's residence related to the respondent's actions and interfere with the petitioner's use and access of the 29 Tesla motor vehicle violation of the court orders to be broadcasted during the live stream and therefore allowed discussion of the pending litigation on his social network profile. Do you see this? Okay, I think that's this commercial right here. Can we no caps, please? No caps. Put user in timeout. If you all caps me, I'm timing you out. All right. Even if you cool, Sofa King, but you know, rules are rules. So is that this clip right here? Hold on. Is this the clip?
Adept shows up at XQC's house and ends stream.
She had full authority of the car. So here's the thing, right? You can say that she did this intentionally, okay? Because she knows he's streaming. She pulls up. All right. Can we? I need a new mod. That's gonna be fair. All right. Anyway, she pulled up, yada yada, and he was streaming. He didn't shut down the whatchamacallit. Oh gosh, this is bad, guys. All right, so what's going on? Wads Q123. You might be a troll. I got like a troll harassing me, y'all. It's hilarious that this guy thinks about me so much. All right, where are we at? We talked about Destiny. Future violations. Petitioner believes based on the conduct the respondent will continue to fail to comply to orders that were previously ordered by this court and will be ordered by this court. Petitioner requests that respondents be held in contempt and fined for each failure to comply with the order of the court from the date of this filing and the date hearing of this motion. All right, she's asking for attorney fees. Okay, I'll show you guys that she's asking for attorney fees because this ain't the juicy stuff. All right, it was necessary for petitioner to get these law officers. She's asking for attorney's fees. Petitioner praying to the judge that the respondent be held in contempt. Oh, contempt? If she tries to hold him in contempt, this is punitive damages. XQC thought the police were swatting, maybe. And punished as resulted that the respondent be ordered to pay attorney's fees, expenses, costs, and interest for all further relief authorized by law. Prayers that the court set this motion for a hearing and notice respondent grant this motion for enforcement. Wow. This is heavy. This is heavy. All right, let me drop the link. See if anyone want to come up and speak their piece. Maybe you team Adept or you team Juice Gang. What else do I have? I'm not going to put his response out there. I'll just clip that and you guys can dissect it. What's the ruling on these orders? All right, before I end the stream, I'll show you the rulings and I'll clip his responses. I'm not going to post them because I know the Juice Gang would just do it. This stream is killing it. Hey, Dust. Who we got? You got to cam up. You have to cam up. No icons. If you're not camming up, I can't let you up because I got trolls. I got super trolls. I need to see your face. I need to make sure, okay, everyone's joining, but they're not camming up. Come on. Show your face. Stand on what you believe in. What does I'll clip it but not post mean? So when I posted the divorce documents, it kind of had a viral moment. And I'm like, well, I'll post them. Every document I have, I'll post hopefully by tomorrow. All right, anyone want to cam up? Juice Gang, where y'all at? We got 408 people watching. Well, let's go through what he said. Let me make sure everything is good. And what he did is what I did in my divorce, and I still lost. Shout out to Dust Productions, man. Dust Productions with the $5 Cash App. Appreciate you, man. You've been a huge support, man. You one of my top mods, top contributors. I couldn't have purchased all these documents without your donations. And so, in all honesty, thank you, Dust Productions. We got none of y'all want to come up. All right, so I'll just skip to the end and we'll end the stream and I'll clip his response. But think about this, right? If he responded and you see the end of the stream, you see the very end of it, how it's going to play out, his response wasn't good enough. Okay, yeah, can we put Dust in the chat? for Dust, for our sponsor. Put some respect on Dust's name. And all my Juice Squad members put Dust in the chat. Waited all stream for his response. You'll get it. You'll get that response soon. Basically, I'll just summarize it. He cites a court case and he's trying to get out of being married, but the judge is like, I'll show you what the judge is like. I'll show you what the judge is like. Where we at? Order. Share this tab. All right, guys. The moment you all been waiting for. What's going to happen? In the determination of XQC versus Adept being married, the judge has made a ruling. And this came out January 24th, 2023. It was filed at 8:17 a.m. in this Texas court. And the judge said between Adapter and Mr. Cow, it is ordered under penalty of contempt of court, no person other than the court reporter may record a court proceeding. Audio and video recording is strictly prohibited. Any person recording this proceeding may be held in contempt of court. A finding of contempt of court may be punished by confinement or jail, fines, and other sanctions. You know what that means? They're going to trial, baby. They're going to trial. That's how I interpret it. I'm not a lawyer, but you don't say, hey, you can't record audio or video in any court other than the court reporter. So if they're smart, they get this sealed, because if not, I will get everything. I will get everything. I promise you I will. So yeah, it will be a trial. Jury trial. I'm not sure if a jury trial. Perhaps, maybe. My trial is just with a magistrate. So I only have to convince one person that when my marriage ended, because that's currently what I'm fighting. She's trying to extend the marriage end date. So anyone want to come up? I dropped the link. All you have to do is cam up. That's it. All you got to do is cam up. Yeah, so I'll explain to you. What did External Johnny say? It's two things that they got to decide. Where are you at, External Johnny? Because this question is actually good. Trial to decide if they're actually married. That's two things. All right. Were they married? Yes or no? If yes, what is the marriage dates of beginning and end? And what was acquired during the marriage? So you got three things. But if the first answer is no, you don't have to worry about number two and number three. It's, are they married? Does she have enough proof to substantiate that they're married? Does she have a witness? Does someone say, yeah, he called her Mrs. Cow or Mrs. XQC? Yes. Okay. We know they live together. Did they conduct themselves as husband and wife? She can argue Canada. She could say, we called each other husband and wife. My mother, now look, if her mother and dad testified, no one cares. It has to be like a third party. Someone to say, hey, I don't know them. I have no connection to them. But Brent, what the hell are you doing here? You better look, Brent, you better have something to say about Mr. Cow. If you come up here with this JDF stuff, I'm gonna have to get you out of here. All right, guys, this is Brent, guys. I don't know if he's part of the Juice Gang or not, but let's hear what he got to say.
So I don't understand how you could be married without filing for marriage. How is that possible?
Common law. If me and you live together for a couple of months and we said we're gonna be together, and we Mr. and Mrs. Resilient, we're married in Texas.
Oh, in Texas, okay.
So
in California, it's very different. Okay, that makes sense. So I'm assuming they're going to look at leases and all that kind of stuff.
At least it's going to come up, all that good stuff. Thanks for coming up, Brent. Appreciate you.
All right, thank you.
All right. Anyone else want to come up that's going to cam up? Like, you have to cam up. All my Juice Squad people ain't camming up. Carrier. Do you even have a camera? All right. So anyway, that's what's going to have to establish, were they married? People want to come up and troll. No one wants to put their face out. My name was on the line. All right, Azlat. What's up, man? How you doing?
How you doing? Like, I have one question. Is it that like the court stuff, like, I don't know I can say right now, but is this court like I saw like a death statement? It just like kind of really terrible, I think.
You got two sides to it, right? You could say he lied to Adept and he's lying to his fans that he really was married, and she's outing him. He wouldn't be the first time someone had secretly got married and didn't want to acknowledge it.
Yeah, like I know it's gonna happen, but I don't know why when I saw like it's like when I saw like Adept say, what is that? Hold on, like she says like, oh, you have like let's give it a shit cam, and then like it's and then they say fucking what is that? No, I don't know.
All right, yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right, thank you. Great question. Definitely can be married. Peace out, Aslat. All right, Nico said, bro, please add me. Nico, can you hear me? Yes. All right. Nico, what's up, man?
What's up, bro?
How are you? What do you think about this? Are they married or are they not? Are you a juice gang or are you team Adept?
As you can see with these last two people that showed up, these people can be a little bit testy. Yeah. You know what she's talking about when she feels threatened by some of these people.
Bro, like now the stream, the dude who just did that just killed the stream.
Yeah, that was messed up. That's
so it's coming down immediately.
So my thing is, when we're looking at all these clips, right? You're showing all these clips from like his Twitch stream and other people's streams. Those are valid for this court in proving some of the stuff she's saying, right?
Correct.
So a lot of people who've watched XQC over the years, they all know he's been very vocal over multiple occasions that he does not like the idea of marriage.
I know. It doesn't
matter. Any of that do anything?
Nothing. My wife told me she wasn't going to take my pension. I got text messages. I got witnesses. Guess what she's doing?
Taking your pension.
Goddamn right she is. So I don't believe that dude just killed the stream. I was going to leave it up too, but now it's going to be going into the abyss. So shout out to the people who are here. Why would he do that? Why would he just do that to the whole?
These people are. I mean, these are the people that are sending the police to their house and doing all that stuff they're talking about. I mean, and that dude was willing to he was willing to put his face to that too. I mean, he just stuck his face with that clip right there forever.
This is gonna be scrubbed from YouTube instantly. So shout out to Adept, man. If she got to deal with that, now I feel for it. Now I'm really feeling bad for her.
And you see, what sucks is she does have to deal with this, but now she's trying to pin the blame of that on Felix when that's not really the case whatsoever. Because if you remember in those documents, she was kind of saying that what he was doing on stream is him trying to like maliciously send people towards her.
Yeah.
He gets banned on Twitch if he does anything close to that. Like
I know
like,
that.
So like I don't know how she can like say that's valid, especially when she is putting herself more into the spotlight by showing up at his house on his stream like that one time.
Are you streaming me on Twitch right now?
No, that's actually XQC's stream over there.
Oh, he's streaming right now?
He's been streaming all the time.
Yo, message him and be like, yo, can you comment on this?
No, as if he would see it. Yeah, no way.
He can't comment. He already done enough damage with that Rolex. Mm-hmm. So, but thank you, Zack, man, for coming up and being respectful and not doing something crazy. Man. The stream is getting deleted, guys.
And I'm hoping good for whatever problem you're going through, bro. You're a cool dude. I appreciate the conversation.
Thank you, man. You have a good one. All right, number 2 juicer. You're not gonna do nothing crazy, are you? All right, number 2 juicer. Let's go. What's up, man? Hi. What do you want to say?
No.
All right. See, look at this. Look at this. Do you see this, guys? All right, man. Look, I gotta go. The Juice Gang, y'all. Zack, he was a real one. Everyone else, y'all let me down. Like, gosh, I got something to say. No one has anything to say. All right, guys. This stream is coming down, so hopefully you saw it. You're about to troll me too. He's thinking about it. You about to troll? You sure? What do you got to say? I could read lips.
Dude, a porn star.
What?
I was gonna ask about like she's calling like other streamers porn stars and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, do you think if this goes badly or like do you think the judge is gonna believe that at all?
Who cares? The judge is only looking for if you were married or if something that proves you were married or something proves you got divorced. That's it. That's all the judge is looking for.
Yeah, it seems like from reading that she was going like scorched earth, just shitting on everybody around XQC and stuff.
She's out for blood because of guys like the number 1 juicer. Like, I guess is that a threat? I don't know, man. I can't deal with the Juice Gang. I can't deal with you guys. I respect you though. Thanks for tuning into the stream, but
yeah, does she get away with calling like him dating on stream, like harassing her. That's wild.
It's not harass. Look, the judge is only looking to see if they were married, not all that fluff that you saw in it. It's just, are you married? Does this substantiate you being married? Yes or no? I would say no. Him doing that does not substantiate marriage. So, but thank you, MMM. I gotta go.
Obama.
Oh gosh, what is? All right, man. Juice Gang, y'all are cool. I gotta go. Let's end with
People
this.
saw something and are now speculating about what it means, and the problem is that they don't understand how these things work whatsoever. I will tell you with 100% confidence, I am not married. I was never married, and honestly, like everybody that's been watching the stream for like 6 years, okay, know my exact mindset about this, that I would probably never get married for the rest of my life. Okay, it's not something that interests me. I think people do it out of like customs or whatever. I don't see any value in it. Okay, well, dude.